Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu METALHEADS FOREVER, Show Nummer 717 am 23.01.2024. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur ersten Show mit Interview heute. Und heute haben wir eine Knallerband aus Australien. Jawohl, eine aufgezeichnete Sendung, muss ich dazu sagen. Ich sehe euch dann nach dem Interview zur Aftershow-Party. Sehr, sehr cooler Gast und vor allem ein Power Metal vom feinsten, Freunde. Das wird heute wieder für alle Power Metal Fans total cool. So, bevor ich loslege, meine lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook, wie immer rüber zu YouTube, da spielt die Musik bis zum bitteren Ende. Und noch eine kleine Information, wer sich wundert, wo die gestrige Sendung hingekommen ist. Tja, jetzt hatten wir mal wieder Pech, nämlich nach der Sendung haben gleich mehrere Videos wurden geblockt, und zwar von CD Baby in Amerika. Warum das jetzt plötzlich dies auch nicht läuft, keine Ahnung. Und das wären zu viele Songs gewesen, dass ich das Ganze nochmal hochlade. Also nicht wundern, wenn die Sendung von gestern nicht mehr raufgeladen wird. Okay, das war's gewesen, dass ihr es wisst. Ihr braucht gar nicht drauf warten. Es sind zu viele Songs, wo da weggekommen sind. So, auf geht's, Freunde. Erstmal Vorankündigung und dann heute unser Opener sind Jared Hart. Jared Hart hat auch einen kleinen Grund, weil Sänger Johann Fallberg Geburtstag hat. Deshalb Happy Birthday Johann. Und hier sind Jared Hart, erstmal Vorankündigung, Jared Hart und Rescue Me. Und viel Spaß beim METALHEADS FOREVER, die Rockcast Show. Und heute sind bei uns sogar Silent Night aus Australien. Attacke, Freunde! Rescue Me, das waren Jaded Heart. Sehr, sehr coole Band. Und Johann Fallberg, Happy Birthday Brother. So Freunde, jetzt gibt es erst einmal eine Nummer und danach gleich das Interview und ich sehe euch dann in der Aftershow Party. Bleibt dran, ein cooler Sound, muss ich gleich sagen. Hier sind Silent Night und Dark and Mysterious Time. Attacke Freunde! Mysterious Times. Welcome to the show, Stu from Silent Night.
Hey, Richie.
Stu, how you doing, buddy?
Good, mate. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Greetings to Australia. We just find out that Perth and Philippines are exactly the time zone exactly the same.
That's very convenient, isn't it? I love that.
That's mean my Australian market just opened. I didn't know. I thought this, but of course we are close actually. We are not so far away.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We can. I think we're same as Singapore and some of Indonesia, West Australia anyway. That is. So yeah, that's where I am, Perth.
Stu, we always start the show the same. I want to know who is my guest, or we, the viewers. They want to know how you became a metalhead, always also a guitar player. So bring me back to your childhood. Always metal, rock, hard rock. Let me know.
Yeah, so it would have been early teens, and I had an older brother. Well, I still do have an older brother, but he was into, he was sort of bringing home Metallica, like, this is like 1997, 98. So Metallica and Pantera and Guns N' Roses bands like that were pretty popular, and he was bringing home CDs and VHS of those guys, and it was on all the time, so I sort of just was always hearing it. So I finally started getting into those from there, and there was like I think Reload was out from Metallica at the time, and there was a lot of publicity was happening for that. So it just sort of caught it from there, and I started like just working my way backwards through the catalogs for those guys, and some Kiss albums and AC/DC albums, and just
of course.
Yeah, and then I was like, wow, I'm just like watching all these videos of live concerts from those guys. I was like, I've really got to play guitar. So, when I was 15, I started playing guitar after all that. I just was obsessed with all those bands, and I never got a lesson. I just really wanted to learn how to play those songs. I didn't want to waste time with, learning all the fundamentals and, theories and how to read music. I just went straight to learning the songs I wanted to learn how to play. And I think that made me learn a lot faster because it was a good incentive,
But when you think about Australia, it always comes to mind AC/DC, this hard rock sound. But your band, holy shit! When I found you on YouTube, it blew me away. Silent, this is power metal, absolutely power metal, and what a great voice, great power, great drumming, great guitar. So I would say we have a little bit of time during the interview, and we'll play from different albums, some stuff.
Yeah.
When you started Silent Night.
Oh, so Silent Night I started working on the idea for that band about 2009, 2010. So I sort of progressed from all these bands I mentioned earlier into bands like Iron Maiden, and that sort of led to the European stuff like Halloween, Blind Guardian,
Gamma Ray.
Gamma Ray, of course, all the, and then German heavy metal, power metal became my favorite genre pretty much. And I sort of realized one day that every band I was listening to was from Germany. I was like, okay, well that's telling me something, I think. And then if you listen to Silent Night, there's definitely all the influences from those classic power metal bands from Halloween onwards. And then I was like obsessed, and no one in Australia was really doing anything like that. And I was just like, well, that's the sort of band I really want to see. And the other bands I was into at the time was Iced Earth, pretty heavily into Iced Earth, which I know are pretty big in that part of the world as well, even though they're American, and Megadeth as well. So I thought, okay, what if I took like the melodies and the power of the European bands and added the aggressiveness of the American bands, so the thrash and the power together, and that's where the Silent Night idea sort of came from. So started writing some songs, around that 2009, 2010 period, and I met Cam, who's the other guitarist in the band, and we started just, I said, oh, hey, can you just, he wasn't really interested in joining another band at the time, and he was happy to record some solos on the demos and do some drum demos for me. And then after a couple of weeks, he's like, oh, man, I'm really enjoying these songs. I'd like to write some like this too. I said, well, do it and see how they go. And then he wrote a couple of songs, and I said, oh, man, I want to do this band. Like, let's do this band together. So and we sort of went on from there and started. And then so our first live show was April 2011. So we it was me and him first. We wrote a bunch of songs, and then we found guys who were like-minded enough to like what we wanted to do. So we had a pretty good vision in the beginning of like, this is exactly how the songs go. We don't want influences from all these other guys who want to do screaming. And, that time, 2009, 2010, there's a lot of, the new metal bands or the core bands were really popular. So I had to like really weed out all the guys who, when you said metal in Australia, it didn't mean heavy metal or power metal at that time. It meant, like core.
That's what I meant. It's
yeah. So it took a long time to sort of. I
just checked that my microphone was very low.
Okay, I've got you loud and clear now. We were definitely, had to be really specific when trying to find the right guys to join the band. So, we've been going a long time now. So that's 12 years ago since our first live. So we have had numerous singers, numerous drummers, numerous bass players, but me and Cam are still constant in the band.
Yeah, when I checked your YouTube channel, in the beginning was more like cover videos. And then comes stuff. Is this a reason, or this was accidentally?
Well, we didn't really have the budget to do music videos for the first two albums. Like a lot of it was all just straight independent, and we sort of rushed the first couple of albums out as well. Like we didn't spend a lot of time sitting around. Once it was finished, we sort of go, okay, we're going to have an album out by October. So we had 6 months to do it. And that's usually because we had certain shows or tours booked already where we want to have an album out in time for. So we only did one video for the second album, nothing for the first album. And we did a cover song as well, the final countdown for that second album as well. If you look on YouTube, there's only like the audio tracks of a couple of songs but then this new album, we had COVID, we couldn't do anything. So we had all the time in the world. So the album was finished a year before it came out. So we had time to shoot videos. So we shot, we did a couple of cover songs as well. So we shot 5 videos for the new album, including the 2 covers. So three singles plus 2 covers, which came out, before the album came out, just as a bit of a taster for what was coming and just to keep people sort of engaged, because we couldn't play any shows. We couldn't go anywhere. There's no point releasing something when we can't, play shows to go with it as well. So we just wanted to just have as much momentum as we could when we could finally come back. So there's really a budgeting and timing thing in the first 2 albums and more budget, more time for the third album.
Let's talk about the first song I just played before, Dark and Mysterious Times. I mean, this song is actually, this is what's happening right now. If you watch the news, if you open the TV, there is war, there is crisis, there is it's a dark and mysterious times. Is this written for this time, or what is the backstory to this song?
Well, that song was actually written quite a while ago. It was, so our new singer, who's on the new album, Dan, who's actually been around 4 years now, but prior to him joining the band, he was doing a solo album, and he asked me to write a song for it, and I just basically did the music. I didn't do any of the lyric ideas or the title or anything. I said, so I wrote a song, gave it to him. He was doing he said that he wanted like a hard rock, heavy metal sort of vibe. And it was that song, but it sounded a little bit different, a little bit slower, a little bit less heavy metal. And he wrote all the lyrics and the melodies and all that. And then down the track just happened to be our singer quit and we needed a new singer, and Dan was the perfect fit. And when we were writing the album, we were compiling songs, and I said to Cam, I was like, oh, hey, this, Dan wrote this other song with us, with me and him, because Cam helped arrange that song and did the solo on the original demo as well. I'm like, why don't we rework that as a proper Silent Night song? Because it's a great song. It's got great melodies. It's catchy. It's a good 4-minute song. It's like most of our songs would normally be a little longer. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. And I thought it's a great concept. So the idea of it was like an ancient sort of sorceress, and she basically comes back to life later on as a slave. And the video sort of helps tell the story of you'll see the lady sort of having visions as she sleeps, and as her past memories from the different lives she's lived as, and the woman with the snakes is the old sorceress, and there's a little bit of special effects in there you can see as well. But yeah, if you looked up Dan Britton's solo album, Heavy Metal Poisoning, there's a different version of that song. So it's a little bit slower. Different musicians played it, but we wrote it, and Dan wrote the lyrics and the melodies. So there's 2 versions of that song, but we really wanted to make a Silent Night version of that song, and we gave it a go. It came out really awesome, I think, and so it became a single after that. It was also, we play that live a lot of the time as well, and it's just a really fun song to play. It's got that real good maiden galloping vibe about it, and just a good melody, guitar and vocal wise.
But when I listen to all your songs, I have by one top 3. And the next one is also great. This could be the number 1 also, but it's a fantastic song, is Blood in the Water. But I will say, I play first the video, and then you tell me the story about Blood in the Water. Okay? Here's Blood in the Water. Blood in the Water. Great song. I must say, I maybe this is my number one. So what's the story to Blood in the Water?
So Blood in the Water, I wanted to write a song with like a really heavy Megadeth vibe because that's definitely one of my favorite bands. And that song was written, with the reason of, when you're online, you might be on Facebook or Instagram or something, and you'll see these guys just picking on other people. Like, so you might make a post about something, you might be having a really hard time, and then these people who you don't even know just start commenting horrible things and just making fun of you, or just giving you hell for no reason. And a lot of these people are already having a hard enough time as it is, and then you don't know that person. They just know, they don't know your story. They just know your social page, basically. And it happens to all of us. It happens to famous people where like they make, there's that whole canceling culture where one guy might be accused of something, and before he's even had a trial, he's had 4,000 people tell him he's an asshole, basically. And it just seems easy to assume the worst of somebody, and often people get it wrong. So the idea of the Blood in the Water song is, maybe we could go the other way and start sticking up for that person, because there's a whole story to tell. There's always two sides at least. And, maybe the person making the accusation isn't quite got all the information that they think they have. So it's about sticking up for, giving people a chance and sticking up for someone maybe when they're right. And yes, and then that rallies other people to do the same, because it's really easy to go with the crowd. If someone's being negative, I don't disagree with that guy, because then they'll pick on me. But if we can say, no, this is wrong, like you guys, you're doing the wrong thing here. And then other people can be brave enough to stand up as well and stick up for that person. Because we see it all the time. And I just
you write songs, and it happened right now. I mean, we had a big scandal with Rammstein. We have now Russell Brand. It's now a big story. Cliff Richard was also a big story, judged by the media. Like they accused him horrible things, and then it came out it was nothing. And you're right. It's exactly the and of course what you just mentioned, when the pandemic happened, I thought this was the worst. This brought the worst out of the people. In this time, you see the real character of the people. Like friendships broke up because of opinion. And that's why in my show since day one, I never allowed to have this stuff in the show, because you can't please all. There's always, like a good friend of mine, David Rees, says, opinions like an asshole. Everybody has one, and that's, I love this, Great. Blood in the Water, great song. Well, let's go to the next one.
Well, while you mentioned that, real quickly on that, the last thing you said, I did an interview during the pandemic with some guys in the US, and they were so trying to get me to publicly say about COVID being a hoax, masks not being necessary, vaccinations being, I was like, dude, are we going to talk about music or what? Like, I'm not answering these questions. It's like, we never talk about religion. We never talk about politics. Let's talk about heavy metal. Like, we need positivity right now. And the good feeling you get from music, man, like, let's just, and then the interview never got aired anyway. But yeah, I'm glad you keep away from all that sort of stuff, because
absolutely.
Stay positive.
Rules since day one, since over 700 shows. Rule number one: no religion, no politic stuff, no football. Everything what brings or split the chat. Because the chat is a very important part of the show. So we are happy people anticipate. All right, great song, Blood in the Water. The next one is also, the name says it already, Full Force. I would say, play it first, talk later. Okay? Here's Full Force.
show. The clock has stopped, the penny drops. It's time for you to go. Fallen angels of the night, out from the darkness, taking flight. From the ashes will arise. Like crushing steel on wings of war, I'll bring deliverance to your door. Metal is my power source. I'm coming at full force.
All right, this was Full Force, killer track. Tell me the story.
Okay, so Full Force, I was in a bit of a rut, and life-wise, and felt like I wasn't really moving forward. And then one day, a lot of roadblocks that were in our way, my way, everyone's way, kind of just got shifted, and there was a green light to just start moving. And I sort of woke up the next day after that happened. I was like, wow, I'm ready to do something now, because all the guys are talking about doing a new album and all this sort of stuff. But there's certain things that were stopping us from just, my motivation was not there. But once these things got moved out of the way, I was like, full steam ahead, let's go. And we're going at full force with this. And then that was the idea for the song came from that. And there's a line in the song, "Metal is my power source. I'm coming at full force." And a lot of the guys who listen to your show and yourself will probably agree, like, you might not feel like going to work in the morning or going out and cleaning up the backyard or something, but you put on some really good tunes that pumps you up straight away, and like, yep, all right, so the heavy metal is my power source. So the incentive of writing really great songs that made me feel better is where the idea for Full Force came from. And we were on tour a couple of weeks later. I think we're actually in Indonesia, and Cam and I were sharing a hotel room, and we were just waiting around for, in between whatever we were doing. So we had our guitars there, so we just started working on that song from there. And as soon as we got home, we started demoing that properly. And we tried to throw in as many power metal elements as you could into one song to make it probably the most extreme power metal song I could imagine. All the elements of all the great songs, huge choruses, double chorus, ad-lib vocals, massive solos, really fast drums, really crushing guitar riffs, everything all piled into one. And when it came at that huge big vocal line at the end, it's like, wow, that just nails it right. It was a massive end to that song. And every time we play that, or every time we hear that, it's just, you can't not get into that song.
I agree. I love it.
Excellent.
So far, I tell you what, in the end of the interview, we listened to all the songs. But there's much more. Of course, I choose only a couple of them. But I mentioned it before, you're always very good cover. You make a cover, but you make a cover like it could be your song. And that's what I like.
No, that's the idea. Yeah.
But before I come to the next song, what camp are you? David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar?
Oh, Sammy Hagar. Yeah.
Really?
5150. Yeah. I'm not full bottle on all the Van Halen stuff, but I think 5150 was my favorite one. I know that a lot of not so good ones probably came out after that. And there's some good David Lee Roth songs as well, obviously. That was a huge time in music. But I think I just prefer the vocals of Sammy. And just, the David Lee Roth, sometimes a little bit more talking than singing, I guess, kind of like, hey, what's up, guys? But the vocals of Sammy, I just think the band was super polished there, and some really cool singles.
They sold so many albums with this one. 5150, unbelievable. And I remember when this album came out, holy shit. And I loved Sammy Hagar before, but I must say, the first Van Halen record, Running with the Devil, and Talk About Love, this was such or even Jump is overplayed already, but the first album was a killer. Holy shit. But I agree. Sammy brought a new range to the range from vocals. And the next song I play now is a cover from Van Halen. It's Dreams. And I must say, your singer, he nailed it, because he brought the whole song is faster, wilder as Van Halen. So you made it your own song, and your singer, he topped it even.
He definitely went high, didn't he? He went very high, yeah.
Very high.
Yeah.
And I would say, we listen first
before
we talk about it. And here is Dreams, the cover of Van Halen.
dry your eyes, save all the tears you've cried. Oh, that's what dreams are made of. 'Cause we belong in a world that must be strong. Oh, that's what dreams are made of.
This was Dreams. Yeah, well, like I said, it's like your own song. It's different.
Yeah. Well, there's no point covering a song just doing exactly the same. Like, it doesn't bring it anything, does it? So I think we've done probably 6 or 7 songs of covers in our time. There's a whole bunch on Spotify. And for the most part, we make them faster. And, I think there's a Gamma Ray one in there, which is a little bit faster than the original as well. And there's a Halloween one. We did Keeper of the Seven Keys a long time ago. And that's pretty close to the original. We can't really do a lot to that one to make it different. But then songs like sorry,
Kiske has this voice now. He was actually the first, I must say. There was, let's say, Queensryche in the 80s. They had also this high pitched voice already, or a TNT, 10,000 Lovers. So, but when it comes to power metal, Michael Kiske, he was very, very actually the first one who did this. That's why he stuck out, from all the singers.
Oh, those 2 albums, the 2 Keeper albums, just phenomenal.
Yeah.
But on the covers, we did the Final Countdown, faster double kicking version of that, which was our biggest popular thing on YouTube so far. And that was a long time ago. And obviously Dreams, and I know there's another one you want to talk about now as well. So we did Lady Gaga. This is the next one, so don't say it now. Okay, sorry.
Who came up with the idea of to cover a song of not a metal singer, but she's heavy metal. This woman, she is a raw talent, Lady Gaga. Now maybe all the metalheads. What the fuck? What's happened, Lady Gaga? Yeah,
well, this
she's
one was pretty polarizing. Yeah, Phil, it upset a few people, but it got us some attention, which is probably the idea. But the idea for it was really not even anyone in the band. So my daughter was in school, and she was quite young at the time, maybe 11 or 10, and her class was doing like a performance, and they were doing a version of Bad Romance, but with alternate lyrics of something, I don't know, something silly like, school related. But they were doing they wanted like a heavy metal solo for the kids to mime as well, like with cardboard cutout guitars. And my daughter, bless her, was like, oh, my dad's in a band, he could do that. So all of a sudden the teacher was calling me up saying, oh, your daughter said that maybe you could record a solo for this song. I'm like, oh my God, like she's really sold me out here. So I thought about it, I didn't really know the song very well, but listened to the song a bunch of times, and then I went around to Cam's house and we demoed the solo, in a heavy metal vibe, similar to the Final Countdown that we did. And then like listening to the song thinking, hey, this has got plenty of the same elements as a lot of heavy metal songs. It's just in a pop vibe. So we just did, screw it. Let's just do the whole song and just see what happens while we're here. So we just recorded the whole song as a demo in power metal vibe, and just put like a vocal track over it, just of the original, but just sped it up a little. And the guitar solo added in. I was like, wow, this is actually a pretty cool song. So let's do it. So we ended up doing Lady Gaga, Bad Romance as well, just because my daughter suggested it for a school project. And then it worked out kind of good. So she got to use it for school and we got to use it for the band.
Cool. You see, you listen to the younger generation, and you know it's. I always says a good song is a good song. Even you put a Johnny Cash song could be a metal. The song it's a composition. How you produce the song. That's the bring the song a new vibe. Something. All right, Bad Romance. Cool. The Last Candle Burns. I would say we listen first to the song, and then you give me the story. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't write much about this one, so it's not one of my songs. I'll give it my best. I don't really know the story, but we'll try.
All right. Here's The Last Candle Burns. The Last Candle Burns. Cool song. Tell me. So you don't have a big story because it's not your song, right?
Well, yeah. So I didn't write anything to do with this song. This is one of Cam's songs, but it's been really popular. We play this live, and a lot of the guys rated this as their favorite song on the new album as well. It's got some it's pretty advanced in terms of power metal songs, I think, for what we've done in the past. He's a lot better guitar player than I am, that's for sure. He's the lead guitarist, and his musical senses are a lot better than mine. So, and he writes all the lyrics for about 99% of the songs as well. So he knows what he's doing when he writes a song. And this one's just the general fantasy base, big battles, big warriors, old knights. So I don't know the exact whether it's, but a lot of that stuff is kind of that he writes, especially, will be sometimes metaphorical, true story stuff that's changed to be a fantasy base, but he knows the story. So I can't say for sure, but I think this one's a predominantly a fantasy-based song, just like the old medieval classic power metal sort of stuff. The warriors return, heroes returns. And when I first heard the name for it, I was like, dude, come on, like, we're going to cop shit from the Blind Guardian fans for a song called The Last Candle. And he didn't think about that at the time, but he's like, well, the song's already written. So I'm like, okay, well, if anyone says anything, it's on you, mate. I'm not going to say.
I know the song from Blind Guardian, but I not think it's a problem. Why not?
No, just the name. It's just the name is like, they might think it's a Blind Guardian.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with Blind Guardian. Yeah.
Sounds nothing like Blind Guardian, no. But I do love that Blind Guardian song, though. That's
of course.
My favorites. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
I would say the last two songs, we go back a little bit in history, because before this great singer we have now, you had another singer, and he was also cool. And the next song says everything already. Power Metal Supreme. Let's watch first this video. This vocalist is Jesse Anur Oz, right?
That's right. From Turkey.
Let's watch it. Then you'll tell me the story.
Okay.
Power Metal Supreme. I love this,
yeah.
this title. It's cool.
Well, yeah, that I came up with that name of just something stupid when the band first was starting, and the concept of Power Metal Supreme was like every power metal element you could think of, really. Like, it's like, I suppose you think everyone in Australia anyway sort of references a Supreme Pizza, which is something that, the works, it's got everything on it. So yeah, but I was like, this song is Power Metal Supreme. It's got everything you could want. Like, it's got the vocals that, screaming wails. It's got shredding. It's got double kicks. It's got riffs, clap along with the audience, all that sort of stuff. So like, they were all the elements we talked about putting into songs right in the beginning. This is going to be Power Metal Supreme. And then, of course, on the second album, we had to write a song called Power Metal Supreme. So that was the idea of it. And, the lyrics of that song are kind of along the same vein of, how it just makes you feel good and pumps you up, and nothing else really matters as long as you're feeling good about yourself, and you can just put on a great tune and forget about all the troubles you've got. And that's especially when we play live, we try to make sure that you've got an hour out of your life where you don't have to worry about your boss and your dad or your ex-girlfriend giving you a hard time or whatever it might be. You just got that hour where you're just you and the music, and so that's what that song's about, just getting back to just something for yourself. And
Stu, this is exactly what I always said. This is the goal of this show, to give the people 2 hours in the evening, 2 hours of a time without thinking about problems, think about wars, think about a financial crisis or a pandemic or whatever this was. Only focus on great music, heavy metal. This is our passion, and I'm very thankful. I have not so many Australian bands so far. Hopefully I get more.
Well, I could recommend some for you if you like, but there's another.
Please.
Yeah, of course. We'll chat offline about it, but Australians are generally pretty relaxed. There's just not a lot of power metal here, so it depends on what you're after. But I like your we're on the same wavelength there, where I think it's just something, if you can give someone else, I really like people who are kind and people who just don't give other people a hard time, because everyone's got problems. You don't know what someone else is going through, and sometimes a smile and just is something enough to help someone.
I was for 20 years an Elvis tribute artist in Thailand and Asia actually, and especially in Phuket. My biggest fans was Australians. When it's wintertime, it's summer actually. It's wintertime in Australia, and I tell you, my biggest fans in some part of Thailand, it was Swedish and Australians. Australians, they loved me. This was really every year the same people came along, and really loved Elvis,
Oh.
All right. Before we come to the last song, also with I think it's Jesse Onur, Master Plan.
Yes.
I need a photo first from you and me for social media.
Let's do it.
Okay. And I count to 3, and 1, 2, 3. Got you. And I need a message. And because you're talking about power metal, I have some surprise for you. Here we go.
Okay.
Hi, hier ist der Ralf Schäbers vom Bahnhof 4 und Metalheads Forever, ihr seid dabei.
Ralf Schäbers.
Very nice.
January, Primal Fear. So I need something without me. Hey, Stu from Silent Night, and you're watching Metalheads Forever, something like this. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, let's get rid of me and attack.
Hey, it's Stu McGill from Silent Night, and you're watching Metalheads Forever.
Yes, I take it. I won't
Cool.
take.
Is that okay?
Stu, to let people know, because I don't know how I look on the 23rd of January 2024. This was recorded on the 30th of October 2023.
Yes.
So I don't know, have same beard or look same, or maybe look fat or slim, I don't know. So
Yeah, Christmas treats. Yeah.
Stu, what is in the pipeline for Silent Night? Let's
Okay,
for
so-
2024.
Going to Germany for Headbangers Open Air Festival in July.
Yes.
Yeah, so we went there back in 2017, and they've invited us back again. So we did about 4 shows last time in Germany. Back then, I'm not sure how many we're doing this time, but definitely doing Headbangers. Love that place. And yeah, just chilling out from there. I think have a couple of weeks off and hanging out in Europe. We're doing opening for Paul Di'Anno in Perth from Iron Maiden's original vocalist. That's in that's probably about the time this is airing, actually. I think mid-January that's happening. And also Blind Guardian, which is not even announced yet, but by the time this goes live, it will be announced. Blind Guardian in Perth as well. We'll be opening for those guys, so it's going to be fantastic. So a couple of good shows there. And we've got a couple of our own shows we'll do as well. I run an annual festival called Stormrider Heavy Metal Festival in Australia. That's been running. This will be this 10th anniversary coming up next year. So that's hopefully you have something special booked for that too. So all those, and we'll see what else comes. A lot of tours haven't happened for the last few years. So given that the COVID's out the way and all these, so many tours coming through now, we'll probably pick up a couple as we go as well. Just jump on board a couple of shows. We'll just have to wait and see.
Very cool. So the last one is Masterplan. Any last words before I let you go?
Paul, again, I appreciate your time and thank you for having us and the interest in the band.
Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah, it's been really great. And yeah, it's always appreciated when meet like-minded guys. And yeah, we're about to, hopefully see everyone on the road. We've done a lot of stuff in Indonesia previously. Maybe we get to the Philippines one day. But yeah, thanks again.
If you're in the Philippines, let me know. I visit you. I fly to wherever you are.
That'd be fantastic, man. I've just, if we can get an offer over there. I know it's not easy in Asia. Things can be a little tricky, but if we have a chance,
I know.
We'll meet up, man. Yeah, that's we're in the same time zone as we know now too. So yeah, but the song Masterplan was one of the first ones written for the first album. So if you really go back into Discogs or metal or the archives, the Masterplan album came out in 2013 with our original singer named Zoran. And then that album was kind of rushed, which is mostly me just being overeager and inexperienced. And then we re-recorded that album with Jesse on vocals in 2017. So some people think it's our second album, but it's actually our first album just being recorded twice. So the song Masterplan was basically about the formation of the band in a metaphorical sense. And excuse me, given that we had, like I mentioned at the start of the interview, like a mission statement and our goals, we sort of called that the master plan and wrote the song around that. So I think it's pretty class. Yeah.
Great song. I love it. All songs from this show today, they're all class songs. I love it.
Excellent, man. Thank you.
Stu, thank you so much. Give me regard to the rest of the gang. And all the best for you. And ja, ihr da draußen, Silent Night kommen nach Deutschland. Also, Augen auf und besuchen. When you see some in an audience with our shirt, with this logo, and you spot them, point them, saying, Metalheads Forever, I know you guys. They will be happy. Stu, thank you so much. Great interview and all the best. Take care. Here is Silent Night and Masterplan. Yeah.
This is Metalheads Forever. I am Blaze Bailey, and I am telling you, this is probably the best heavy metal show in the world.
Club Vakuum präsentiert Live in Concert Concrete Eden Pulse Elephants in Paradise. Holt euch die Tickets an der Abendkasse für das Konzert der Extraklasse am 27. Januar 2024. Powered by Club Vakuum, NRT Records and Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Willkommen zum Birthday Bash im Roadhouse Legau. Und mit dabei sind Reason for Jack und im Vorprogramm Morning Dew. Dust and Bones. Black and Damned. Holt euch das Ticket im Vorverkauf. Für den Birthday Bash am 10.2. im Roadhouse in Legau.
Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show präsentiert live in Fatzburg-Lengerfeld am 9. März 2024 Reaper's Revenge, Wanted Inc. und aus Österreich Beethoven. Holt euch die Tickets im Vorverkauf jetzt! Hey ho Metalheads! Immer freitags ab 16 Uhr präsentiere ich euch den Metalheads Talk, ein Format der Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Coole Gäste, die neuesten Videos von unseren Labelpartnern, Interviews, natürlich viel Spaß bei unserem Chat hier. Seid dabei, ich freue mich auf euch. Metalheads Talk, Freitag 16 Uhr auf YouTube. I salute you. Und hier sind wir wieder. So, meine lieben Rockers und Rollers. Und ja, habe ich mir heute mal Gedanken gemacht. Schon. Eigentlich habe ich schon länger mit dieser Idee gehadert, dass ich ein paar Leute ein bisschen helfen möchte. Nämlich diejenigen, die nicht Englisch verstehen. Und ich habe jetzt schon einen Weg gefunden. Ist zwar zeitaufwendig wie Sau, aber es ist machbar. Heute hat es nicht mehr geklappt für das heutige Interview. Und ich habe jetzt, nachdem ich jetzt das Interview mir so angeschaut habe, muss ich jetzt recht geben, selbst ich, die wo verstehe, tue mich oft schwer, was der, wenn er schnell spricht. Ich habe ihn so beim Vorgespräch, habe ich immer gesagt, bitte ein bisschen langsamer, weil sonst meine Zuschauer dich nicht verstehen, weil du so schnell sprichst. Da hat er ein bisschen runtergefahren, dass du sehr sympathischer, aber die Australier, die reden schon sehr, sehr schnell. So, für die nächsten Aufzeichnungen, die ich jetzt mache, ich habe am Samstag jetzt wieder eine, oder Samstag oder Sonntag, werde ich jetzt die Interviews vorbereiten, dass man Untertitel sieht, dass ihr es mitlesen könnt, was die sprechen. Ist zwar sehr, sehr zeitaufwendig, aber nachdem die ja im Vorher gemacht werden, diese Aufnahmen, habe ich schon die Zeit, dass ich das langsam vorbereite für euch, damit ihr euch nicht so quälen muss. Es ist schon sehr anstrengend, ich gebe es zu, und dann versuche ich, dass ich die nächsten Interviews dann mit Untertitel mache für euch. Und zwar in Hebräisch, dann habt ihr auch nichts davon. Na, ihr wisst, was ich meine. In Hochdeutsch natürlich, nicht auf Bayerisch. So, es gibt noch 3. Heute wird es eine kürzere Sendung, liebe Freunde. Nicht jeder hat immer das lange Zeit. Viele müssen ja raus wieder. Deshalb gibt es heute noch 3 Videos, aber 3 geile Videos. Die nächste Band ist Ed Guy, lang nicht mehr gespielt, und der Song Raven Black. Hier sind Ed Guy und Attacke. Sehr geiler Song von Ed Guy, Raven Black, habe ich noch gar nicht gekannt. Ja, ich habe schon gelesen, das gefällt euch natürlich mit den Untertiteln. Da bin ich mal gespannt, ob die Nicht-Englischen sich da mit einem Kaffee bedanken für die extra Arbeit, weil das wird mit Sicherheit 5 bis 7 Stunden dauern, bis ich dann so ein Video nur das gemacht habe. Weil das ist wirklich ein Aufwand, jede Zeile extra übersetzen und reinsetzen, so. Das wird ein Aufwand, Freunde. Aber ich mache es gerne für euch natürlich. So, wen haben wir dann noch im Programm heute? Brainstorm. Brainstorm, the world to see. Here we go, Brainstorm, die könnte man auch wieder einladen. Was sagt ihr dazu? Brainstorm in diesem Jahr, 2024, wäre doch was, oder? Ich würde es mir gerne wieder mal reinziehen. Wir sind Brainstorm, the world to see. sind schon in der Macht, die guten Brainstorm. Ja, die muss ich gleich mal anschreiben. Den Tote mal oder Andi, vielleicht haben sie Lust, dass wir reinkommen. Geile Band. The World to See. So, liebe Freunde, die nächste Band, die kommt zu uns, nämlich am 24.04. Wir haben noch einen im März zum Füllen, da haben wir nämlich die nächsten 3 Monate voll Haus für 20 Uhr, vielleicht haben wir noch einen drauf, aber auf alle Fälle sind wir jetzt schon dabei, dass wir im April füllen. Ich habe jetzt gerade wieder ein Interview am Samstag für eine geile Band auch, wird sehr, sehr stark. So, und die nächste Band ist Human Zoo. Die sind richtig geil, die haben ein Video rausgehauen, das ist ziemlich neu jetzt, zwar ein älterer Song, aber geiles Video. Ich glaube, dass es ein älterer Song ist, wenn ich mich nicht täusche jetzt. Morgen haben wir Double Teacher, morgen haben wir Zeitreifer, die sind cool, coole Jungs, und Fun sind, die sind auch geil. Das wird sehr interessant morgen. Also einschalten, 20 Uhr, heute wird es ein bisschen kürzer, also kürzer, ein paar Minuten, komme ich ein bisschen früh ins Bett auch. Bei mir ist es jetzt gerade, gleich 4 Uhr und 36. Das wisst ihr mal. So, liebe Freunde, das war's gewesen. Noch einen Song, Human Zoo, Raise Your Hands ist der Song. Ich hoffe, ich sehe euch wieder morgen um 20 Uhr. Bleibt gesund, werdet gesund und don't forget to rock and roll. Hier sind Human Zoo und Raise Your Hands. Also, Ludio, gute Nacht. Ciao, ciao, servus, bis morgen. Servus.
Maybe it's my lifeline.
die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Spotify Pre-Release. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Pre-Release on Spotify.